Hello, I am Aria Wells, and today we will talk about one of the most misunderstood yet liberating spiritual practices, /surrender. When you hear the word surrender, you might think it means giving up, losing, weakness, but real surrender is none of those things. Surrender is an act of strength. It's letting go of the illusion of control. It's trusting that you don't have to force what's meant for you. It's allowing life to meet you exactly where you are. Surrender is not quitting. It's choosing peace over control. It means we stop fighting with reality and start flowing with it. It's saying, I may not know the outcome, but I trust the process. Examples: surrendering in relationships, not chasing what doesn't want to stay. Surrendering in healing, allowing space for grief instead of fixing it. Surrendering in purpose, letting clarity come instead of forcing the path. Why we resist surrender? We resist because we're taught to hustle, fix, and push. We fear the unknown. We associate surrender with powerlessness. We confuse control with safety. But what if surrender is actually a return to trust? Surrender versus giving up. Let's get clear. Giving up says, I have no power. Surrender says, I no longer need to control everything to be okay. Giving up is reactive. Surrender is responsive. One comes from fear. The other comes from faith. What surrender looks like in real life: walking away from a toxic situation with peace, not bitterness. Trusting divine timing instead of rushing decisions. Taking inspired action and releasing attachment to outcomes. Saying, I don't know what comes next, and I'm okay with that. Surrender doesn't mean doing nothing. It means doing your part, then releasing the rest. Signs you're being called to surrender. You may be ready to surrender if you keep hitting walls, no matter how hard you try. You feel mentally or emotionally exhausted. You hear a quiet voice saying, just let go. You're trying to control someone else's path. Sometimes surrender is a whisper. Sometimes it's the breakdown before the breakthrough. How to surrender, step by step. 1. Pause and breathe. Awareness is the doorway to surrender. 2. Acknowledge what you're gripping. Say it aloud or journal it. Naming releases tension. 3. Ask, what can I control? Focus only on that. Let the rest go. 4. Speak the intention. I surrender the outcome, I trust the unfolding. 5. Return to presence. The now is where life lives, not in the what-ifs. Daily practices to cultivate surrender. Morning check-in. What am I forcing? Use breathwork to move from anxiety to trust. Journal. What would surrender look like today? Prayer or affirmation. I release, I trust, I receive. Surrender is a practice, not a one-time event. You are allowed to stop pushing. You are allowed to trust life. You are allowed to soften your grip and still be strong. Surrender is not the end of effort. It's the beginning of alignment. Surrender is not giving up. It's giving over to a wisdom greater than fear. So today ask yourself, where can I stop fighting and start flowing? What can I put down so that I can rise? If this message resonates, I invite you to share in the comments. What are you surrendering today? And don't forget to like, subscribe, and return next week for more grounded, soul-level guidance. Until then, let go, let love, and let life lead.